What's up, YouTube? What's up, you boxing maniacs? Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I have to say that. Everybody heard it. I'm saying it. Even though this is a boxing news channel, I got love for Kobe. Rest in peace. And his daughter, Gigi, rest in peace. And his family, rest in peace. Now, let's continue. Boxing maniacs, we had a good fight this weekend. We had a triple header. We had Danny Garcia, we had Jarrett Hurd, and what I want to talk about, y'all, Danny Garcia. Let's start with the main event. Danny Garcia fought a guy in the lightweight division, Ivan Redkach or something like that, and he moved up to 147, but he's naturally a lightweight, and he didn't look all that great. I'm talking about Ivan Chach, whatever the guy's name was. Don't even know the guy. Never heard of the guy before. But he fought two-time champion Danny Garcia. And Danny Garcia struggled with Ivan Redkach. Went all 10 rounds. I thought Danny Garcia would knock him out like around the 4th round or the 6th round. Considering how he looked against Gardanis his last fight. He just destroyed Gardanos his last fight. I mean, Danny Garcia just looked like, man, he's about to tear everybody up in the welterweight division. And this guy he was fighting, man, he was sloppy. Redkach that I'm talking about was sloppy, and Danny Garcia couldn't even knock the guy out. But at the same time, Danny Garcia is calling out WBA champion Terrence Bud Crawford. He's calling out the IBF, WBC, WBO champion, Terrence the Truth, Spence, calling out Pacquiao. Danny Garcia, you're 31 years old and you looked as sloppy. Straight up, you looked as sloppy, man. Not sure if you want to fight them guys. Maybe you need to fight Keith Thurman again, and the winner between Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia can be in line for a title bout again. But as far as Danny Garcia trying to cut lines and call out these big guys, he looked terrible. Completely terrible. They said, well, how do you judge yourself this fight, Danny Garcia? He had to admit that his performance wasn't all that great. He said he'd been out for about 9 months and his performance wasn't all that great. So, Danny Garcia, you need to get back in that gym, right? Maybe fight a top 5 instead of one of these top 10 guys. Fight a, top 5, 1 through 5, top 5. Fight one of them guys before you call out Terrence or Bud or Pacquiao, because you looked terrible this last outing, and you definitely didn't look ready for no championship fight. So that's all I have on Danny Garcia. He better get it together before he go for another title bout, or his stocks will really decline. Nobody would want to see him. So he needs to go ahead and build himself back up before he fights that title bout. I think he knows his time is just about over in the boxing game. We had a triple header. The next fight we had was Jarrett Hurd. He's the former champion. He got knocked out by J-Rock. J-Rock defended his title last weekend for the first time and got knocked out by that Puerto Rican. Whooped on him. Cut his eye, whooped on J-Rock. Jarrett Hurd probably wish he would have fought J-Rock. Now, but, Jarrett Hurd didn't want the rematch with J-Rock. He went on and fought another bum. I'm talking about Jarrett Hurd. He fought another bum, and his performance sucked as well, right? He didn't look like he was confident and didn't look like he believed in himself. It was a 10-round bout. Jarrett Hurd dropped the guy in the 10th round. He hit him with a big shot, and Jarrett Hurd looked like, ooh, I hurt him. So he kept the pressure and dropped him. But the guy got back up and continued to fight. But if Jarrett Hurd would have kept that energy, that same confidence that he had in the 10th round, he could have got that guy there a long time ago. J-Rock put it on Jarrett Hurd and took his confidence, and Jarrett Hurd no longer have his confidence. It was stripped from him. He didn't quite believe in himself, so he was real cautious fighting this guy, whoever he fought. He was another guy that nobody really knows nothing about. You know, they're all tune-up fights. That was a tune-up fight for Jarrett Hurd. He struggled with him. His confidence doesn't look like he believes in himself. The 10th round, he dropped the guy, and he was shocked that he had a little power, that he heard him and dropped him. He said, oh, man, let me go ahead and finish him off. And he dropped him, but the guy got back up, right? So Jarrett Hurd needs another confident fight. He needs to fight another journeyman. Like, again, I would like to see him fight somebody in the top 5. Don't be fighting these guys in 10 through 20, no stuff like that. Don't be fighting a journeyman. Don't be fighting no stepping stone guy, because as long as you do that, you're not going to enhance your skills, enhance your abilities to fight. Yes, you're going to build your confidence a little bit to try to secure yourself and feel that you could go ahead and do different things in the ring. But at the same time, if you're fighting little bitty guys that's not really a big challenge, of course you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do to them. Pick your shots. Take your shots when you see them. You know, it's target practice. You know, they're not on the same level. But Danny Garcia, quit calling out these big names because you're not ready. You looked sloppy. Jarrett Hurd, believe in yourself a little bit more, man. You was doing great until you lost that fight against J-Rock, got knocked out, and he took your belt. Continue to believe in yourself and continue to keep the pressure on him. Continue to bring it. You're a big guy, and the guy you was fighting was a much smaller guy, and you couldn't get him out of there. That wasn't a good look. You didn't believe in yourself. You're bigger than all the 154-pounders, so go ahead and use your size and your abilities and your strength and dominate like you have been doing. Just because it didn't work against J-Rock, he was more hungry than you. He was coming off a few losses. So he needed this win, or it was over for him. So he was more hungry than you was. That's why I believe he defeated Jarrett Hurd, J-Rock I'm talking about. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys, man. It was a pretty boring fight this weekend on Showtime. Danny Garcia struggled with a opponent that nobody had ever heard of, and he's a lightweight moving up to welterweight. And the guy had 4 losses at that too, okay? And Danny Garcia had problems with that guy. Couldn't get him out of there. Jarrett Hurd, like I said before, believe in yourself a little bit more, man. You're bigger than all the 154s out there. You do have pop. So start serving these guys and quit acting scared like you're going to get knocked out and beat up. This is the hurt business. This is boxing. Dominate your power. Dominate your strength. Do what you're supposed to do. Quit being timid, you know. As long as you have this, and these right here, shit, you're a fighter. If you don't have that, stay out the ring. But that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bang that like button, and share this. And when you do hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon with that little bell and get all the notifications on all the boxing content that I come with. True That Boxing is going to come with the news. Here we go. Y'all ready? I've been working 11-hour days. I've been working a lot of overtime. This YouTube channel is my personal channel, my passionate channel. And I haven't been able to be so passionate to my channel because I've been working 11-hour days. And it's hard trying to put out videos, interviews, pictures, and all that when I've been staring at a computer for 11 hours a day. But that's all I have for you guys. I'm on to the next. Peace out. No life, no boxing, no life. Peace.